This is my kitchen. Um, it's been a while since I've came in here and actually sat down and talked to you all. I'm so thankful. I like to say thank you and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me here on my journey, trying to, I guess, actually watching me change me for a better me, period. Okay, and if you are following OMAD Lifestyle and getting started into OMAD, please leave a comment in the bottom. Let me know how that's working out for you. Also, to my subscribers that have been here, stuck with me this long, thank you. Welcome back. I know it's been a while since you guys have seen me, but I've had a lot going on, and I'm really just trying to get back into my channel and give content because that was my sole goal. I am, like I said, continuing to follow an OMAD lifestyle, and what I wanted to do today is just to show you all this really quick meal that I've done in the past. Is filling, and what I'm going to do today is actually an omelet. Okay, and as you can possibly see here behind me, these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. Okay, so I got baby spinach. I'm going to cut up some turkey breasts, eggs, use a little bit of olive oil, some cheese, Kerrygold, avocado, and also have some salsa for the avocado. I'm not going to add the avocado in the eggs. I'm just going to have it on the side, and some bacon on the side as well. But I already, I don't know if I mentioned this to you all, but what I do when because I eat so much bacon with different things that I eat, I actually have my bacon in a tray, and I bake it like it's pre-cooked. So it's in the freezer. I take it out, heat it up. I don't have to wait. My bacon is ready to go. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and get started because I'm not intending to make this long, okay? So let's get started. Hold on one second. Let me get everything situated on how I'm going to do this, and we can go from there. All right? Stay tuned. Oh, we're going to put this aside. What I'm going to do first is grate some cheese down, okay? And I should have had this pre-done. I might edit this part. Okay, so I'm going to crack 4 eggs. Come on. Okay, I'm going to crack open 4 eggs. I'm using 4. Uh-oh, see? Look, got a shell in their first crack. That's crazy. All right, so 4 eggs going into a bowl. Really simple. It's an omelet, y'all. But I wanted to kind of show you all, some of the meals, because I had a really hard time kind of showing you all what I've been eating at the beginning of my channel. And I want y'all to see up close and personal just really what it is, okay? All right, so got my cheese there. I am done with my eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some of my baby spinach, and I'll kind of show you what and how much spinach I use for. I have kids, guys, so I use little plates. All right, so that looks like a lot of cheese. It really is a lot. I like cheese. I'm not gonna tell you I don't. All right, but just want to cut up my spinach right now. Just set this aside right here before I turn the fire on. Okay, so I use baby spinach. I think this is it's better. It's not as tough. This is the amount. It seems like a lot of spinach. I mean, for an omelet, I'll get a good handful of spinach, okay? And I'm going to probably need that a little bit more. And I'm going to cut this up, okay? So it's going to be quite a bit of spinach, okay? I don't know if you can see it from here, but I use a good handful of spinach, okay? Now I cut this up. And what I'm going to do, I don't want to cook it yet. I need to clean. I like to rinse my food, y'all, before I do anything with it. And when you cook with leafy vegetables, they are going to wilt down. So this seems like a lot, and this really might not even be enough. But, here we go. I don't have enough hands to show you. But I'm going to try and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully this will turn out right, y'all. Bear with me. I've been out of touch with my videos for a while. But I'm trying to gather these spinaches up. Anyway, you know, when you cook with any type of leafy vegetable or whatever, it's going to wilt down. So I try and use a lot, you know, because it's crazy, but I have to trick myself. Oh, that's a lot of times for me to eat it. But his cousin kale, I just can't get with. I've tried it in smoothies, and that just, I can't. I tried it. I said, okay, this ain't no way I can be able to do. But I have had kale inside of an omelet, and it was pretty good. Okay, I'm already at 10 minutes, and we ain't even put the fire on. That's serious. Alright, so I use Kerrygold. Okay, I'm going to be going through this video, I know, editing a lot out, so it won't be so long, I know. Alright, but here we go. Like I said, I use Kerrygold butter. This is really good flavor. I started using this when I first started with keto, eating a true keto lifestyle and following a true keto lifestyle, and I've really gotten attached to it. It's better for you. The flavor of it is more rich. It's really good. I think it's nice. It's really nice. Okay. Alright, and I also found this butter. I don't know if you have it in your local supermarkets, but I went to a supermarket and they didn't have Kerrygold, and I like to try and keep all of my items that I know I'm going to use a lot, you know, on hand. So I'm like, okay, well, this is farm. Try this, because I know Kerrygold, the same grass-fed butter. So I'm going to try this, and I'll let you guys know what this tastes like, okay? Alright, so here we go. Let your butter get cooked down. So I want this really, 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 really. There we go. Alright, we can't forget about our main, some turkey breasts, okay? So I'm going to put some Kerrygold in the pan, cook that down, let that get cooked down. And I'm going to use about 3 slices of turkey, and I'm just going to cut them up in little chunks. Like I said, I wash everything. I just do that. Y'all don't have to do it if that's not your thing, but that's what I do. I just can't, it just does something to my spirit not to wash off my food. Okay, so while that's heating up, I'm going to cut my turkey up really quick because, like I said, I try and make these really simple, because once you put the eggs in there and the eggs cook, your omelet is ready. Okay, so I'm going to let these two marry together in my good old, I don't want that in there, good old butter. You know what? I didn't add, you know what, guys? I'm not going to add my olive oil today. I'm just going to use the Kerrygold. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I think that's going to be sufficient with just, and there's quite a bit in here too. So it's really going to coat that healthy fat that I'm looking for. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get my sizzle that I like. Yes, I got it. I love this sound. Oh my gosh. Y'all, that does something to my spirit. When I'm cooking and I get that scent, my pot up too high. But when I'm cooking and I get that sizzle, that just does something to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what? I'm cooking this with a knife, y'all. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be okay. We gonna get through it. Yes, we are. See how fast that cooked down? See how fast that was? That's what I'm saying. So when I add the eggs to it, and of course the eggs and the cheese, oh my gosh, it's done. It's actually done. Also, what I should have done so far was to add my seasons to my, where is my salt? Hold on. Okay, I know I had another thing of salt. I bought some more salt, and I want to use up this other one first, okay? So I just used a little bit of salt and pepper, and I used the pink Himalayan salt. It's not a whole lot in here, y'all. I'm not using that much salt, okay? But I used the pink Himalayan salt and a little bit of pepper to this. And I like smoked paprika, okay? I don't have that out. But smoked paprika gives a really good flavor to your eggs, okay? Doesn't have a whole, don't use a whole lot, but it has a really good flavor to your eggs, okay? So, trying to get this stirred up really good. Oh, this is gonna be so good, y'all. I failed to tell you all. I use cream. I use heavy whipping cream in my eggs. I didn't bring it out. Hold on. Where is? There we go. All right. So I use just a little bit of heavy whipping cream in my eggs. It just, to me, it makes it creamy. I don't use a lot. I think that's sufficient. Okay. And it kind of makes your eggs fluffy to me. Okay. That's what it does for my eggs. That's the way I feel about it. Okay. All right, so we in business. So get that mixed up really good. Y'all, I'm cooking with a knife. This is crazy. I normally have a fork or something. I don't normally cook it with a knife, y'all. But here it is. All right, so you just put your eggs over in there and you let her cook, okay? Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, some people, they go ahead and they add their cheese. My fire is not high enough. So they go ahead and they add their cheese to it. No, that's not what I'm doing. I want it to cook. You know, I want it to be more of a topping, I guess, if you can kind of get what I'm saying, okay? And now, because I turned it down, it's not up high enough. So, of course, I'm going to be editing quite a bit with this video. Mozzarella. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of mozzarella to that as well once it gets done. I need a spoon, y'all. I really can't fool up with this knife. Okay, she is coming together right nicely. Yes, she is. This is going to be good. And I didn't use a whole lot of flavors. Salt and pepper, a little bit of smoked paprika. That's it. I should have put that olive oil in here, y'all. Because my eggs is kind of sticking to my pan, but it's going to be okay. We're going to still work it out. I really should have used the olive oil after all. But as a cook, you live and you learn. Sometimes when you second guess yourself, that's when you should just say, no, let me not do that. But here we go. All right, so my eggs are just about done. I like my stuff done, okay? Some people kind of like their eggs, you know, the way they like them. I like mine done, okay? And you say what you will about them. You cook your eggs the way you want to cook them, but this is the way I like mine. Oh, that's so creamy, y'all. I'm telling you, the heavy whipping cream, when you add the heavy whipping cream to it, it really, to me, I think it makes it a lot creamier, okay? Oh, this is going to be so delicious. I'm so serious. Oh, when I get that bacon and come put it all together with this avocado, we going to be in business. We going to be in business. Okay. I think I'm going to put my mozzarella like straight on the top. I'll just go ahead and add all of this in. Go ahead and turn it off. The steam from it will finish cooking and melting down that good old cheese. And the cheese that I use, I don't know if I told you, but the cheese that I use is Kobe. Kobe? I know it's Kobe. And Monterey Jack. Yeah, it's Kobe and Monterey Jack. Y'all, oh my gosh. I can't wait to eat this. It looked funny. It might look funny to you, bro. I can't say it or not. But it is going to be delicious. All this cheese up in here. And then I'm gonna top it with a little bit more of mozzarella cheese. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, well, I think we are about done, y'all. What I'm just gonna do now, set this to the side here. Okay, we in business. We about to eat. Yes, we are. Here's my big spoon. Here you go. All right, I needed to. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. And it's simple. It's an omelet. Well, however you want to call it. Some people have their omelets where they just flip them. Look, I'm just a regular, simple person. To me, this is an omelet, okay? Call it what you will if it's not an omelet to you, okay? To me, that's what we're working with. All right, so I'm going to put this on my plate. I am in business. Like I said, y'all, this is quite a bit. And what I'm going to do on the side is cut up my avocado, heat up some bacon, sprinkle some mozzarella over the top. There we go. All right, so I will come back with the finished look in just a second, okay? And this is it. I got avocados, good avocado, no spots. Avocado, a little bit of salsa over the top, some bacon, my eggs scrambled. Look how that cheese melted. Let me get a close view. Look how that cheese melted over the top of my omelet with my spinach and turkey. This is an OMAD plate for me. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking it out. Like I said, I hope you find value in what it is that I have to say. If I can benefit you in any way, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, share this with who you think could benefit from this. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.